You're watching a segment of The Splash, Greater West Bloomfield's news magazine show. Over the weekend, residents gathered at West Bloomfield Parks to come and adopt stray pets in need of a home. So we sent over The Splash's Sheena Monnin to learn just how beneficial it can be for families to adopt themselves.
This is Sheena Monnin reporting for The Splash. Whether you grew up watching Lassie or Paw Patrol, there's no doubt that pets hold a special place in our hearts. We are at Open Pet Adoption Day, where several lucky animals are looking for their forever home. Animal lovers gathered at the West Bloomfield Parks headquarters in an effort to match up adoptable pets with prospective new families.
It gives everybody a chance for families to see the different breeds that they may be interested in, see if they have a good fit for their family, for their children, and just gives the dogs an opportunity. So you're just looking at a picture, you're actually getting to know the dog, seeing their personality, maybe taking them out for a walk just to see how you react with them and see if they're going to be a good fit for your family.
These dogs come from really bad situations. A lot of times they come from abuse or off the streets or even from owners. So it gives all these dogs a chance to find their forever homes. They're homeless and they never asked to be in a shelter or, in this type of environment. So all they want is love.
Many different breeds of canines were present at the event, as well as a collection of cats, two of which will now be part of the William family of West Bloomfield.
Well, we were talking as a family about getting pets for a while, and we decided that we wanted to bring home a pair of kittens. So when we got here today, we knew that's what we were looking for. So as we got here, we saw the dogs outside and just kind of walked right past them and into the room that had the cats.
All of the rescues have a vetting process to make sure the animals are well cared for after adoption.
The main things to us is what is their living situation going to be? We require that they do not declaw them and that they be indoor cats. Then we want to know about, just how they feel about things like litter box problems and things like that. We don't want them to get dumped at the first sign of trouble, so we want people to understand that there's work involved in keeping pets.
And that work is much easier when the responsibility is shared by the entire family.
And we talked about needing to feed them and to play with them. They're excited about that. They're less excited about cleaning the litter box. So I'm sure it'll be learning as we go, but we've talked a little about it and they know that it's part of the deal.
An often overlooked aspect in pet adoptions is the invaluable role played by pet fosters who care for the pets until they find their permanent home.
Our rescue does not exist without fosters. It is the backbone of this rescue, like every other rescue out there. And fostering really comes down to being able to provide a dog a nice, loving, comfortable environment. And we do all the other work. They don't pay for anything. We cover all the costs. We set up the applications. We do everything to try and get them lined up with the perfect home. We just need fosters that'll actually just give them the love for a couple of weeks or a month, whatever it might be.
An interesting fact about many of the rescue volunteers is that they themselves have adopted pets in a similar fashion.
I just fell in love with one of the dogs that we had. He came in extremely emaciated. He was skin and bones. He was basically a skeleton. And he just was so sweet and loving. And he just was attached to my hip. And I couldn't imagine him going home with anyone else.
This is Pork Chop. We adopted him through the Mid-Michigan Pug Club and Rescue back in 2012 after we had lost our 14-year-old pug. And we decided after going through a breeder that we wanted a more fulfilling experience to bring a dog into our home. And so we decided to go with the rescue route.
As you can see, Open Pet Adoption Day is a great way to welcome the newest addition to your family. Reporting for The Splash, this is Sheena Monnin.
Thank you, Sheena. Glad to see so many people came home with a new family member that day. And to see more from that segment, you can visit our website at civiccentertv.com/petadoption. Thanks for watching a segment of The Splash. To catch the entire show or other segments, watch us on Comcast Channel 15 or AT&T Channel 99. Or look us up online at thesplash.tv and listen to us on WBLD 89.3, the all-new Lakes FM.